we can go.
Okay. Oh, I should. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put this up here so I can see the chat.
I've muted your YouTube. I mean, my YouTube, so it won't have any feedback. And now.
Okay. Okay. They were laughing about that. I'll tell you about that later. Oh, there I see people. They said, "Hey, Zach."
Hey.
What is that? Oh. That's Sister's phone. Sound like aliens. And this is... Okay. Okay, cool. I got it. Okay, cool. I got it. Okay, whenever you want to.
All right.
LUENELL. 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 LUENELL on YouTube. Phew, we made it through another week, you guys. Hello. Hey. 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 Hey.
All right.
That's a funky groove.
That is, yeah.
That's a vibe. Provided by William Hanford Lee Jr., a.k.a. Papa Lee on Instagram, a.k.a. DJ WL, a.k.a. Billiam. That's all the music provided by on this show. The theme music, the background music. So, hey YouTube, hey Instagram, hey Facebook, we do own the rights to this music. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to the Hey LUENELL YouTube show, bathroom edition. I am LUENELL, and this is our YouTube show. We are how many weeks in now? 59?
This is episode 49.
49, oh yeah. This is episode 49, so next week will be, good. Episode 50, and we'll do something special. I'm not sure what, but maybe we'll do snack edition, and everybody have snacks, and we'll just all eat together since I'm not drinking right now. Hey LUENELL YouTube show, weekly. 3 o'clock if you're watching me in Cali, 5 o'clock out here in Central States, like I'm in Texas right now. 6 o'clock, what's up East Coast? What's up Long Island? What's up Bronx? What's up Brooklyn? Yeah, what's up Harlem? What's up Manhattan? All that. Hi everybody. We're here every week. Let me close my bags up. Pull that too some up. That.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I told you it's the bathroom edition. We're here every week that the good Lord allows, with a little bit of distraction from what things that are going on in the world. You can escape with me. Every week we start with an edible and a beverage. So this week I got neither. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I did eat my traditional regular with Terra cannabis infused coffee beans for a little bit of a little extra energy for me, since I literally woke up a little late from a gangster ass nap that I had after my physical therapy. And some of you who are new may say, physical therapy for what? I'll fill you in just a minute. In the building, which I usually have 3 places I broadcast from. from my studio in Sherman, our studio, me and Williams' studio in Sherman Oaks, California. That's when we have all the albums behind us. If you go back and check out any of the old episodes, which is why we archive them so that if you miss this week, you can see it any time that you want to. Um, we have this studio in Sherman Oaks, D Next Wave DLZ Studios, and you see a bunch of albums behind me. We broadcast from there. We also broadcast from my home studio, which has got a screen behind it, and we broadcast from here in my sister's bathroom in Texas. But I don't think we'll be doing this anymore after I heal and go home because there will be no need. Because as much as I love my sister, I really have never came out here and hung out for 2 months. Never done a 2 month visit. I'll be ready to go home. But this is necessary. Why is it necessary for you to be in the bathroom at your sister's house, Lunell? Why is it necessary for you to be there for 2 months? I'll tell you in a minute. So I haven't had any beverages to drink, but Harriet 1T 1913 is in the building. I'm gonna have her bring me a bottle of water. I'm not drinking for the reasons that I will explain to you in a minute. There's two. Doing the technical work here behind the scenes here in the bathroom studio in Fort Worth, Texas, is the one and only my nephew Zachary.
What's up, y'all?
And I'll be posting soon that
Yes,
video of you singing.
I check came, so I know that they'll be posting it soon.
Okay. Oh, you got where the money resides. You got your check. Check came. Well, I have he has a wonderful singing voice. He's a wonderful performer. I told him years ago that he was going to go to Broadway, and he was on his way until the Rona hit. So, you're going to get a chance to enjoy not only his technical prowess, but his vocal skills as well very soon. Okay. Let me see. Okay, no, I don't have nobody else to thank. It's just Bill and Zachary and me and Harriet 1913 and Ladybug. We miss you, Ladybug. Shout out to Ladybug. Ladybug is my technician when I'm in Los Angeles. Her and William got my back like that. Hi, Harriet 1913.
Hi, Auntie.
So I'm flanked by a niece and a nephew today, as last week, and I love that big old family. You can hang out for a
I'm
chair.
gonna get me a chair. I'll be back.
Okay.
Can you bring her some water?
A bottle of water, please?
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, LUENELL drinking water. What is the world coming to? Okay. You may say, what's that pink sign behind you, LUENELL? Bam, let me bring it closer. This is my Cash App and PayPal information in case you enjoy the show so much and feel so compelled as to make a donation so I can give these two a little moolah. Okay, the AT bank account is down. The money definitely does not reside there right now. But we're gonna fix that too. Okay, thank you. And you know what? Grab my schedule. It's in the room. You know my tour schedule? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so this right here is my PayPal and Cash App donation information. Cash App, we want $, Hey LUENELL. Thank you, baby. Mm-hmm. And for PayPal, it's store@heylunell.com. You can also super chat because that way you can donate during the show and we shout your name out. That's what we try to do. Okay, so the reason that I'm not drinking, let me tear this off because they ain't giving me no money.
Uh-oh.
Look, that's the trash can. The sink. So the reason that I was talking about why I'm out here for 2 months and the reason why I'm not drinking anything but water. It's not so bad.
Take your time.
Is because I have had not one but 2 knee replacement surgeries. Yep, I had to have my knees replaced to keep up with Megan. But everybody who's a regular on here knows. And I am Friday finished with my in-home physical therapy for those of you who are out there and contemplating the surgery and want to know what's up. And then next week I start my outpatient physical therapy at the hospital gym. Now, me, the words LUENELL, the original bad girl of comedy, and gym are not always synonymous. But lately, when this happened, that's where I've been going to the gym. My intention was to continue my gym work when I got back to Cali the first time, but of course the gyms were closed, which I was like, good. I didn't want to go no goddamn way. But and I know that most of you are looking at me and saying, thinking that I must work out vigorously, but no, this is just moi. Okay. So super chats, those of you who know how to do them, and those of you who don't, and you want to learn how to do them, research how to do them. Okay, that's all the business is. As far as the knee thing goes, I will be posting after I got a $550 super chat.
Be aware.
Oh my gosh, that's her name?
Mm-hmm.
Be aware that I got money. Be aware that I got money. Be aware that I got money and I spend it on LUENELL if I like. Woo, that was a freestyle.
I like it.
What? Somebody send me a beat. Somebody send me a beat. Okay, so thank you very much. Oh yes, be aware. There you go. Okay, thank you. Okay, so about the knee. I'm not gonna show. I showed it last week, I believe. I cocked my leg up, as they say. I cocked my leg up. Them painkillers is a motherfucker. I cocked my leg up and let y'all see the scar last week, but I'm not gonna cock it up this week because I really haven't had any painkillers today. Or did I take them and don't remember? I'm not a pillhead. My sister, who's in there, is a certified nurse and been one for over 40 years. But she retired last year, but she still got her chops. And she doles out the meds to me. She's also a snitch to my therapist, and she tells him anything foul that I try to do. So please believe me, I ain't getting that every goddamn extra pill that I ain't supposed to have. But I do believe, I took some after, okay. I got so much to tell you guys. I got so much to share this week. I may have to go over a few minutes. So, after this show is over, if you give me within the hour, because we're going to upload this show to YouTube, but if you can follow me on Instagram, that's at LUENELL, LUENELL. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see I am going to put together the physical therapy that I've had to do for the weeks that I've been here in the house. And I'm only 2 weeks and 1 day out of surgery. And I'm doing immensely better than I did the first time. 2 weeks and a month out of surgery 2 weeks and a day out of surgery last time. Zach, I believe I was trying to put a gun in my mouth. Wasn't I trying to put a gun in my mouth?
You're doing much better this time.
Yeah, this time is like, it's like, what? I'm like, this is crazy. So if there's anybody out there who is considering joint replacement, I don't know if it's your shoulder or your hips. My hips is fine, praise the Lord Jesus. Yeah, or your knees. And if you are considering doing that and you have the means to do it, I say do it, because living in pain is not the way to go. And your girl, if I hadn't came out here and got fixed during the Rona break, oh, you would have seen me. I've been in my wheelchair because I would have just been crippled. We got hereditary osteoarthritis that runs in our family. It seems it only hits the girls, because the boys don't seem to have it, or else they're just playing dead and not letting us know. But the girls, our kneecaps was grinding on each other with no cartilage in between. There's supposed to be some cartilage, but we had grinded, and them stilettos wore our shit out and everything. So that's no fun. So that's why I had the knee replacement surgery. I'm glad I did. In 4 weeks, I should be out of here and back in Los Angeles and getting ready to go back on tour. Yes. The day has finally come where I have a couple of dates for you where I will be performing live. That's my Liza Minnelli jazz hands from Cabaret. Live! Okay, so I'll be performing that. Oh, thank you. I got 2 nieces and a nephew in the house, right? Say hey, Kendra.
Hi, Kendra.
No, I knew you were going to say that. And you know, it's the oldest joke since the beginning. So, wait a minute, hold on. Hey, how's it going? I was going to send you words of affirmation. Oh!
I can't anymore. I have a,
I'll tell y'all what this
I have
is.
a headache.
I told you, I said by day 3, you probably killed one of
When
us.
she came in the door, I said, open your mouth, and I stuck a piece of chicken.
Okay, hold on. Let me tell the people why I'm hysterically laughing, because you motherfuckers out there, you health motherfuckers, for us regularly people, it's harder than it looks. So my adorable, wonderful niece, Kendra, who is right there, she don't come on camera, but catches in the club. Hey! Catches in the VIP. Kendra decided to, tell him, Kendra,
do a 3-day detox cleanse.
It lasted 3 hours.
It lasted 2 days, FYI.
not a full day.
I've done all my
Full day.
juices for today, so I did it 2 days.
Okay, she was gonna do a meager 3-day.
Meager my ass. You try it.
3-day. No, bitch, I know my limitations. I'll be like, okay, 3-day cleanse, right? Okay, detox, right?
Detox cleanse.
Which involved juices,
a green juice and a sweet heat with like a cayenne pepper juice.
and then what else?
Starvation.
Water.
Water.
And that's all this country, Texas gangster. Was this is after living and being raised by my sister, who is one of the premier cooks in my family or in
In the world.
the world. So she was raised by her, and all of a sudden, cold turkey now. She was gonna, I'm not eating anything, I'm not drinking anything for 3 days, and after that, I'm gonna have the biggest salad. A, she don't even fuck with salad.
I do.
B, only when it's drowned in ranch. You can't even tell what the fucking vegetables were. It's like ranch soup with some roughage in it somewhere. So she said she's gonna do this 3-day cleanse. Today is the end of day 2, and we have tapped out.
That's okay, though.
Okay, Harriet, the other first cousin, opened the door, and Kendra was coming to the door, and Harriet said, "Open your mouth." She stuck a piece of chicken in it. She knew it was.
My cousin needs sustenance.
Yeah, we all need sustenance. One bigger piece of chicken tasted like a Thanksgiving Easter dinner. Easter dinner. Oh. So for those of you who out there who think that you're going to suddenly
Detox in 3 days.
detox from eating what you've eaten all your life in 3 days without a support group, without somebody to talk you through. See, I'm a 1 a.m. snacker. Like, I'll put a little peanut butter cracker now, it used to be some potato chips and dip, but now I'll put a little peanut butter cracker in my mouth like at 1, and that'll take the little edge off me, because we get a little edgy. Come back, wait a minute. We get a little edgy when we don't eat. She gone. She ran away. Anyway, congratulations for getting through your 2 days. There are no losers in this family. Well, wait a minute. There's a couple, but this ain't one of them. Congratulations for getting your 2 days. Positive affirmations is what we need, people. Positive affirmations. She did 2 days. The only way I could probably do 2 days is if one of my juices had Xanax in the bottom.
You have 2 new super chats.
I do.
One from Emiola Amatayo.
Emiola!
$10.
Ten-
And one
how much?
With $10.
Okay,
Patrice Garner with $20. She has a message for you that we'll read later.
Patrice, thanks for the dub, Patrice. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Okay, so anyway, but what I was saying was I'm going back on the road. And I'm very excited to be going back on the road. for several reasons. First of all, I think any comic, now this is for any comics that haven't been watching my show, because I know they're not.
Oh, okay. This lemonade's great.
Or is that the tea? Okay. No, some of my comic friends peek in from time to time. But everybody's so busy doing their own thing, they don't have time to watch other people's stuff. Like, I only listen to other people's podcasts when I'm in the bed at night. I'll put on the podcast and listen to it like that. But I have some dates. For some appearances that I'm about to do. So, first up, the first city that I'm going to be doing live stand-up comedy in Bing, Indianapolis. Helium Comedy Club in Indianapolis. Yeah. Now let me just tell you, no shade, Indianapolis, but to have my big coming back to comedy live first date, I would not have picked Indianapolis. I would have loved to say New York or say I was back in Vegas, but that's not to be. And you know why? Because the people in Indianapolis got off their asses, wrote, contacted, or emailed, or went to Helium in Indianapolis and said, when you start booking again with the maximum capacity that you can, we want to see LUENELL. So when people say, are you coming to Chicago? Are you coming to Hot Springs? Are you coming to... No, I don't come nowhere. I get brought everywhere. And the only way I get brought everywhere is if the club knows that there's an audience that wants to see me. And the only way they know if there's an audience that wants to see me is A, you came to see me before and I sold out. Or B, you've been in contact with the club in your city and let them know we want to motherfucking see LUENELL. So shout out to Indianapolis. You're no Tahiti, but damn it, I'm going to be there with bells on. I'll be as happy to see y'all as hopefully y'all will to see me.
Those dates are?
Huh?
Those dates are?
Those dates are June.
Text me 5 minutes before Harriet's work.
Okay. Those dates are going to be June 3rd, 4th, and 5th. June 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Helium Comedy Club in Indianapolis, Indiana. Let me look and see. Yes. Okay? And also, if you like this show, you know, do that little hand gesture thing right here. Touch that.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, the thumbs up thing. It don't cost nothing to touch. That does not read your credit card number and automatically send me a cash app. I wish it would. Is there any way to hook up an illegal...
we might have to talk to some...
Okay. We can tap
some
in.
right
Be like, bing, you got the money, bing. Anyway, hit the like button if you would be so kind. That's down there under the screen. So Indianapolis, Indiana, Helium Comedy Club, June 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And next club to get me is the hub of all excitement. Bing! Atlanta Comedy Club in Norcross. I've been there a million times. I used to be there with Mooney. I was there with myself. Chris Tucker bounced in on my show while I was out there before. Lots of excitement. I think that's the club where old girl from the radio had her husband come out there with a gun. They were trying to get up my boy, and then it backfired, and old girl lost her job. If you know who I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about. If you don't, I'm not going to tell you, but the people who know. So Atlanta, a lot of activity. Norcross is outside of Atlanta, but the Atlanta Comedy Theater, my man Gary Abdo, shout out to Gary, is the promoter. Chappelle was there. You know, the Heaters. If I may call myself that. The Heaters come to Atlanta Comedy Theater. There's a bunch of hacks that come there too, but not on the premiere nights, you know. Okay, and the date for that is June 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th, Father's Day weekend. Father's motherfucking
Atlanta
Day
Comedy
weekend.
Theater in Norcross, Georgia.
Yes, in Norcross, Georgia. And it's the 17th through 20th Father's Day weekend. in Hotlanta, okay? Oh, good, yes. And the third date, yes, I'm going to give you 3. Hold on now. Now, don't let me do a Steve Harvey and fucking say the
They're
wrong
gonna be buying
shit.
tickets.
Right, they'll be like, bitch! You dumb bitch, you told us the wrong thing. Okay, so the third date that I have for you. Bing! St. Louis. St. Louis! And I already saw some people down there from St. Louis. Helium got a chain of comedy clubs. This is yet another Helium. Helium in St. Louis. Helium Comedy Club. The 24th, 25th, 26th. And I think the 27th as well. At Helium Comedy Club. Oh no, 24th, 25th, and 26th at Helium Comedy Club in St. Louis. And we're going to slide a one-nighter in there. I have a one-nighter at the Motor City Detroit Casino. At the Motor City Detroit Casino, I'm just doing one night, and that is the 27th. So 24th, 25th, 26th, 24th through 26th at Helium Comedy Club in St. Louis. And the 27th, I'm sliding through for one night at the motherfucking casino. Now, what a great night that could be. You could go to the casino, start drinking. You could have dinner, continue drinking. You can come finish up drinking and throw up right after my show. What a wonderful weekend. Yes. So I've got the 3 dates, Indianapolis, Atlanta, and St. Louis. Okay? Yeah, that sounds like fun to me. Are you guys glad that I'm about to get back out? Because I am. I've got many, many things to say. One of the things I want to talk about today is Tina. Hey, you better be good to me. Right? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Private. I do that in my act.
Really?
Hollering, coming these places, and the men are all the same. I'm your private dancer, your dancer for money. For money. Do what you want me to do. Yeah. Tina. Who watched Tina? Okay, Tina was streaming on HBO Max. Okay, is streaming on HBO Max. And this is a documentary narrated by her. This is in her own words. This ain't an true Hollywood story or no shit. This is Tina in her own words. Tina is getting old. Don't nobody want to. I can't even get the words out my throat to say Tina is old. I say Tina is getting old. I am getting old. If you're lucky in your motherfucking life, you will get to live to be old too. This die young shit is not where it's at. So let's all get old, people. So Tina's getting old. She looks a little puffy around the face. I can relate to that. So before I lost my 15 and counting pounds, Tina, my face was puffy too. Tina's face was a little puffy because she had kidney problems. I think that she had to have a kidney transplant, and her kidney was donated by none other than her motherfucking lover, now husband, the white guy. I can never remember his name because it's plain like a regular white guy named John.
Oh, okay, I'll look it up.
Oh, okay. Zachary will find out his name. He deserved to have his name. But you know, when you marry Tina Turner, may not nobody never know your goddamn name, nor care. But he's a wonderful guy, and he's been treating our queen the way she deserves to be treated. His name is Irwin. Oh, it's not a regular white guy name.
It's not a regular.
It ain't black. Irwin. Okay, Irwin. Irwin
Bach.
Turner. Woo, I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. No, Irwin Bach. So she's Tina Bullock Turner Bach.
Anime Tina Bullock Turner.
No, anime Bullock. Oh, I said Tina Bullock, huh?
Anime
It's
Tina
Anime Tina Bullock,
Bullock
Turner Buck. Right. Got
Jingle
it. Thank
Harvest
you.
Smith.
That's a lot to remember. Edibles. So, okay, so Tina is streaming on HBO Max, and I found it riveting. But it was just sad because, you know, Tina has also earned the name of, you know, queen of the ass whippings. Like, you know, if you want to be queen of that, which nobody does in their right mind, I'm sure she's not. But and she may not, in fact, even be queen of the ass whippings, but hers was publicized, which is, you know, there's a lot of ass whipping going on behind doors, and if that's happening to you, I urge you to think it out, get some money, build you a support group, slowly start packing some bags for you and the kids, and make that last ass whooping your last. And get out. There are places out there that will help you and take you in. Ass whoopings are not where it's at. I must say, in all my years of talking shit, and all my times of deserving an ass whooping, I ain't never got struck by no man. Not never. And you know, people may think that's amazing because of my mouth. But no, no. No man has ever dared to raise his hand toward me ever. Now, my husband did choke me out once in Miami, but I was talking about his mama. So, you know, you going in motherfucking muddy waters when you start talking about these boys' mamas, no matter how raggedy their mama may be. And she wasn't even raggedy, but I was just talking shit. And next thing I know, I could see the Ferris wheel from Disney World in my eyeball because Disney World is in Florida, ain't it? We wasn't even going there. But when your air supplies start getting cut off, but that was, you know, many, many years ago. It never happened again. And, you know, we've talked about it and all that kind of stuff.
You have another $50 super chat from Gwen Ing INGK.
Ink.
Ink.
Ink. Gwen Ink. Gwen girl. Thank you, girl. I feel like I earned that super chat by spilling the beans and somebody had their hands wrapped around my neck one time. But that was, you know, 25 fucking years ago. And I've never been struck by a man, and you don't have to be either, which is the point, okay? Fuck that. If you got somebody that you can't talk to, it's a shame you didn't find that out before you got with them. But if that's the way it is, nope. You are better than that. You deserve that. Women are not to be struck, period, dot. So moving on. Back to Tina. So I found it riveting, and if you think she had a sad life that we know about, you wait till you hear about the sad life that you're going to find out about. You know, this Tina is a perfect example of somebody who came from nothing, wasn't even wanted. She wasn't even, you know, just nothing, no love, nothing. I'm talking about motherly, family, nothing. Nothing. Who came from nothing rose to be one of the greatest artists in the world. If Tina was going to do a farewell show, I would buy a ticket today. Would you say?
Yep.
Today. We would go together. Because we really don't care how puffy your face is, Tina. We just want to hear that voice and look at them legs, honey. And look at them legs. Is your legs swole? Wendy!
Oh, I'm in the bathroom.
What? We in the bathroom. Let's talk shit. I mean, you know, if she can dish it out, she can take it. I'm sure she can. So, Tina, you know, is goddess to us. We love her. She's never even been drugged for her wigs. And some of them was kind of high. Nobody never dare talk about Tina. Because Tina is it, and she's been through so much, and to serve us and to have the pleasure to want to make music for us and to cross from some swamp blues like into rock and roll, which, you know, Ike helped in that transition, and she acknowledges that. You know, Ike Turner was cold-blooded rock and roll, you know, band leader and cold-blooded guitarist, and wrote some. What matter of fact, I want people to write me, what is your favorite Tina Turner song? You will not believe what mine is. And of course, I like all the modern shit. You know, I even portrayed Tina Turner in Beach Blanket Babylon when I used to live in the Bay Area and perform in San Francisco. It's the longest running cabaret show in the world, but it just recently ended, I think, on New Year's Eve of last year, this year. And it had been running for like 50 years. And I did it for 3 years. It's the first theatrical show that I was involved in that gave me, medical, dental, vision, accidental death and dismemberment because it was flying, and stuff like that. It was a well-paying show, and I was an understudy, and I got all that. And, I was one of them all about Eve bitches just waiting for a motherfucker not to show up. Damn it, just don't walk through the door in 5 minutes, I'm in there. But only very few times was I able to go on because a motherfucker will, honey, they'll drag their bed out, they'll drag themselves out the bed to get there to get on that stage, and that's what performers do, and that's how we feel.
We're getting spammed right now.
We are?
By Mr. Wesley Pipes. Mr. Pipes gone somewhere.
Mr. Pipes, please, your dickless ass child. That's why they gotta say they got the pipe on the thing. I still don't understand. I do not understand people that don't have nothing better to do than come on fuck with folk. We will not mention his bitch ass name again. Okay. So anyway, Tina is really worth watching. You will find out a lot of stuff. And even she broke down at the end of the day and got married. And just like George Clooney said, he wasn't going to never get married, and didn't get married until he was, up there and had some grade coming in. And now he's married with children. His bitch is bad. Amal is a bad motherfucker. And so that just says that you can say what you want to now, but what you ain't going to do. But if the Lord sends you the right one, and you don't pick up on that, then I don't know what to take. Because if the Lord sends you the right one, you will get married. No matter what you say about what you ain't going to do. Tell God what you ain't going to do. That's what we love to see. And if you really want to please me, thank the Lord, as you send me a cash app at $HeyLuenell or a PayPal store at HeyLuenell.com. It's a .com. Or if you want to super chat, get your name hollered out. Okay? Tina is worth watching. Now, moving on. Oh yeah, I went to the nail shop. We're going to talk about that later. The subject that I do not want to talk about long, but I do want to have the discussion in the comments, okay? And that is the trial of David Chauvin. Is it David Chauvin?
I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. Not to, they're calling it the George Floyd trial. Of course, George Floyd is not on trial, but that's just the way that you identify it because they called it the Rodney King riots, and Rodney King did not riot a goddamn thing. Rodney King trial, and Rodney King was not on trial either. So they just identify it as the George Floyd trial. But it's really David, whatever his name is on trial. Now, I gotta confess something. Me and my sister have decided we can't take it. I can't watch the trial. I watch the highlights at the end of the night on the news, and I talk to my husband, and my husband tells me all the things from the black point of view. The reason we tapped out is because we started off watching the trial, and I started to get a massive headache, and my stomach was I was starting to feel sick, and my sister as well. And we said, I can't do it. I was getting flushed. Just like I don't want to see the Nipsey assassination video ever again. I don't want to see the George Floyd video ever again, I don't want to see it. I know about it. I watched it in real time from the girl's video. Just like we were able to get Donald Trump out of office by being active and vocal and praying and doing our job. We have to do the same thing for this. We have to pray. We have to write about it. We have to hope that the jury makes the right decision, because you and I both know that if they do not convict this cop for the online murder of George Floyd, which happened in front of children who are traumatized for the rest of their life, in front of people who were pleading with this motherfucker to get up. That's all he had to do was get up. He could have still had him under arrest. He could have still put him in the car. Just get the fuck up. And the motherfucking indignant motherfucker wouldn't do it. For all the people that this was done in front of, they're traumatized, and the nation was traumatized. One thing I'll never forget, that Reverend Al Sharpton, the good Reverend Al Sharpton, said at George Floyd's funeral that he could see if all this outrage was behind the athlete, or he could see if all this mayhem was, if the cop had killed a musical star, rap star, whatever, whatever. But the Lord took a regular, simple, ordinary man and had his death be the impact for change all across the world. This murder had impact all across the world. It is the beginning. It is where the beginning of a new day started. Because up until then, we were not believed, we were over-exaggerating, we were playing the race card and all that kind of stuff. No. And it wasn't just him, the Ahmauds and the everybody who was assassinated before, during, and since the damn racial cleansing, balancing that we are trying to embark on. If they do not convict this man, and I use the word man loosely, if they do not convict him for the murder of George Floyd, the fires and the bricks and the fighting and the mayhem in the street that you saw after, during this period, that ain't gonna be shit. It'll be the end of the world. If they don't convict it, what you think, Zach? If they don't convict this man,
sound about right to me.
It's gonna be some shit. You think you think you stocked up on toilet paper before, and you better fill your freezer and everything, because if they don't convict this man, and I'm just predicting. This is just my prediction. These are my words. The words that I say do not reflect the yes, they do, because it's my show. Yeah, the words that I'm saying reflect the thoughts of me and everybody in this house and the people affiliated with this show. So, okay.
Are you logged in on your iPad?
Yeah.
Can I see your iPad for a second? Okay.
All right. You know what? We never did have no. Never mind. So, that's what I have to say about that. I feel like I don't feel like I'm a punk for not watching, and you may call me that, and I may be that in fact, but I can't do it. I can't go through it again. And then I feel so bad about the parents who I can change the channel and say I'm not going through it again, and they're living this shit every day. The family knelt for 8 minutes and 47 seconds outside the courtroom. There was a little, thank you. I know what you're doing. And the young lady who took the video of the shit, this shit is traumatizing, and we can't take we're not in the mood at all right now to take any more, fuck yous. We're the ones saying fuck you now. And if if they don't convict this man, do the right thing, I just think we better watch out, and I might get involved. I'll have 2 new knees. Shit, I can get out there in them streets. I can go throw me a brick, set something on fire. Not saying I would. Can't use this against me. I'm just saying I could if I wanted to. So there's that. Having said that, text Harriet and tell her 5 minutes. And having said that, those of you who do watch, listen very carefully so you can report back to those of us who want to know stuff but just don't have, nuts into it all. We're going to rely on you to relate the information back to us. Just like in the old telephone days, black folks used to talk to each other in the fields in different ways. So I'm going to rely on my people to tell me, the people, what's going on. Okay, so we're going to be coming up on soon on a word from Harriet. Now, Harriet is my niece. She's the first cousin of Zachary and Kendra, who was just in here, the one that was starving to death.
For 2 days.
Yeah. She said, I'm done. I'm like, what, you done? You didn't 3 days. Oh, I knew she was going to be ready to stab somebody in 3 days because my niece loves fine dining, as we all do. And she couldn't do it. But my niece Harriet, and she's on Instagram, Harriet 1T 1913. Harriet 1913. 1T is my niece, and she's so prolific and intelligent and country grammar all at the same time. But she has a degree, I think it's in African American Studies, something like that. Black history, something like that. She got a degree in that. And she's a Delta, right?
Yes, she is.
Delta, pledged Delta. And she's so intelligent, so amazing that months ago I started reading a post a week from her Instagram because she goes in. Sometimes she does series on black women and whether in history or entertainers, and she started like just commenting on social issues and this and that and the other. No, you're not. Really?
I'm sorry.
That's what you're going to sit on? Really?
That's all I could find with you.
What did you sit on last week?
The baby's chair.
Did you?
I did. I just did it outside of the door. But this is
hilarious. So I decided to start reading a post of hers every week. And we got really good response because she's really that shit. Now, these posts and nor the views of this show are for everybody. And they're not meant to be. And these are on her page. And she has right to her opinion. And I agree. I be agreeing with her. Don't get it fucked up. And if you, once again, if you care to just, don't write me about it. Don't write me about none of your opinions unless
I said what the fuck I said.
Right, because they are, I'm giving you her Instagram address. And I urge you to reach out to her if you ever have a problem with anything that we say on this show. I urge you to do that. Harriet 1T 1913. Well, as I was saying earlier, I got my nails done yesterday. We all did. My sister, my niece, show on your fingers, yes, Tiffany Blue, my sister, my niece, and I, on my bad leg that's getting better, went and got our nails did because it was atrocious, the way we was looking. And we tried to hold off as long as we could, but we couldn't hold off no more. And, no pain, no gain. I was like, yeah, I'm going. So we got our nails did yesterday, and we had an incident. Everybody wouldn't call it an incident. We call it an incident, even though it wasn't a huge incident, but it could have become one. Just like that. The only reason that it didn't become a big incident is because of Florine, who's my sister, out of respect for
She
her.
too dignified.
Out of respect for her,
us to be
nervous
ignorant.
at
Yeah, we
nervous,
too
nervous.
ignorant and she too
Yeah,
dignified.
me and Harriet, we live for the shit.
Yeah, we look for the
But
shit.
our sister is very namaste. You know, look, we got
Seagrass, lemongrass, and shit
candles
like
and
that.
shit burning around, and she's very, as they say, non-confrontational. You understand? And my niece and I eat confrontation for breakfast.
Lunch and dinner.
If you want it, we got it for you. My nephew ain't no motherfucking punk
Don't get
either,
twisted.
because he will tear your ass. We all will, but this is how this went yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, you can hit the music for now, as I bring you Harriet 1913. This was what happened with us yesterday at the nail shop here in Texas.
Thank you, Auntie.
You're welcome, baby.
I'm in the house, all the way from Arkansas, the natural state. Just before I read my word from Harriet, I would ask all of your followers to please keep Tina Turner in your prayers. That was the first Black woman ever featured on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine.
We already talked about that.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the word from Harriet. Bye. Just pray for Tina. Don't be cutting me off either, TT.
Right.
I was praying. It was intercessory.
But you know what? You are absolutely right. You know what? Do you want to finish saying what you got to say about Tina?
No, I'm good. I'll just do my words.
Okay, well.
Okay, when I made this post, I posted a collage of George Floyd because we woke up and the trial had started and it was so exhausting and devastating and triggering until we had to turn it off. It was on every channel. They made us
Except Fox.
Except Fox.
Except fucking Fox.
They made us re-watch the knee on the neck numerous times, and we were so exhausted and so tired from the recovery process that we went out for a little pampering. So here's a word from Harriet on that day.
That's Harriet.
This trial is very mentally exhausting, so my aunties and I went for a little pampering. We have all, including my Aunt LUENELL, been working hard on this road to recovery after knee surgery. When we were almost done, this white woman came over and complimented our shirts, which were all bling. My Aunt Florine had on a blinged out microphone on hers as an homage to female comics and her sister. Aunt LUENELL had on a blinged out Snoop tee, and I finally got to wear my blinged Brianna tee. We said thank you, and that should have been it, but she kept talking. Aunt LUENELL was trying to explain to her who Breonna Taylor was because she said she did not know.
Right.
First of all, you are too close to us with COVID, and I don't give a damn if Texas is wide open or not. I let that slide. Then she said it shouldn't matter that George Floyd was on drugs. Bitch, what? The police were called on George Floyd for a fake $20 bill that wasn't fake. It had nothing to do with drugs. And I let that slide too. But when she said that she didn't even know who Breonna Taylor was, I blew a gasket. And my Aunt Florine could see the steam coming from my ears and knew it was time to go. Aunt LUENELL was already nutting up, and we couldn't get out fast enough. How the fuck does anyone living in America not know who Breonna Taylor is? We couldn't exit the scene quickly because of Auntie's knee, but we eased up out of there. When we did get outside, here came she again. Okay. This time, she was complaining about having to wear a mask in the salon and how she hated them. Message to all arbitrary people during this pandemic, which is spiking in 22 states. Stay out of my face. Message to white women who disavow the message and violate my 6 feet anyway. I do not care about your fake outrage, nor your feigned ignorance, nor your anti-mask rants. Stop striking up stupid conversations with black women trying to be down. To her, George was a drug addict and Brianna did not even exist. And that is more telling than anything she tried to say to us. Stay away from me. Bye.
And that's what happened. And the thing was, of course I knew my niece had on a Breonna Taylor shirt. I gave it to her.
Okay.
And I had on Snoop, and like she said, my sister had on the mic. And so, I was a little confrontational because the woman was asking about the shirts and shit. And we was trying to explain to her, and I said, and that's Breonna Taylor. Do you know who Breonna Taylor is? And she said, no.
Here's another
Hi,
piece.
there are
We
1,
love
2, 3,
bees.
4
We love
first
bees.
cousins in the
We
house.
love bees.
In the beam.
Just a little bit. I'm just saying.
Why are people yelling at me?
Because you don't think I'm trying to. I'm in the
I didn't get on the show. I'm talking about something important.
Bye. Shit.
That's his motherfucking
That's a
sister.
confrontational cousin.
Yeah, that's one that yesterday
If
it
she
would
had
have
been
went.
there
That's my sister.
yesterday.
Yeah, that's his sister. Right. So anyway, when the woman said, I said, do you because I could have said, do you know who she is? But we take any time that we have to be able to say her name. So I said, do you know who Breonna Taylor is? She's like, no.
No.
Well,
No.
my heart started going, boom, 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 boom. I started hyperventilating because, my ear, okay, this is what y'all don't know about me. When I start to get mad, the first thing that starts to happen is I start to hyperventilate.
And
then
sweat.
the next thing that starts to happen is my ears
Right.
get really hot because I'm about to blow.
Okay.
And that was where I was yesterday. I know the sis was about to shit on herself.
I was trying to put her shoes on her feet, and I was kicking her at the same time.
I know
And
that
she's so
sis was like,
dignified and shit.
yeah,
I
because
didn't
she
want
don't like to
show
get
out.
into it with the
Yeah, I didn't want to
folks.
show out
She
because
don't
I
like to
live in
get
her
into
house.
it. Yeah, I don't want to show out because I just don't want to make her nervous because sis is older than me, and the way we act might have given her a stroke.
Or rose
feel me?
her blood pressure, anything.
Yeah, she'd be
And
so
we're not trying to do
nervous.
that.
She'd be
Yeah,
so
we're not trying to do
nervous
that.
when she be out with us, and I know she prays. Please, Lord, when we
Please
go in
don't
this
embarrass
establishment,
me.
let everything go right.
show
Please
out.
let
Exactly.
everything go right when we get in this place. So that out of respect for her,
That's the only reason.
we passed up a very tantalizing reason,
Opportunity.
right, to get off in somebody's
To check a
ass.
Karen.
Right, to check a Karen. So, but we didn't do that.
We did not.
And I want the white people that are watching to take a lesson and know that we don't pop off all the time.
Mm-mm.
But by the time we pop off at you, we done let 25 things slide. And you just the motherfucker that got it. So don't think that we're like that all the time.
We're
Everywhere
not.
we go, we're not.
We're not.
We let all of us, everybody on this motherfucking timeline that's black or brown, and now Asian,
We're
has
very
let a lot of shit slide before we go off on you.
Correct.
So that is that.
That's
That
the
is
word
that,
from
baby.
Harriet.
That's the word. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome to T.
Don't let your cousin leave here without me talking to her
I'm
about my new
not.
hairdo.
Just wrap up your show and then she'll be back.
Cuss you one more time.
Yeah, for sure.
Jeez.
Thanks,
So-
Zachary.
No problem.
Okay. So, let me see. That was all that, and then I had one more thing. What I wanted to talk about. What was it? Oh, dang it! What was his name? Oh, I wanted to wish. I think it's Eric. I thought it was David. Dang. I want to wish happy engagement and upcoming marriage to my good girlfriend, comedian Vanessa Fraction, because I was supposed to marry them. And yes,
You're damn.
the original Bad Girl of Comedy is ordained.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
I
God
love
bless
that.
the internet. And, I was going to marry them. And then I could not do it because I'm healing thyself with the good Lord's help. Because I'm out here in therapy, which outpatient starts next week. I wasn't able to marry them. But if you know Vanessa Fraction, hit her up on her Instagram at Vanessa Fraction and tell her that her girls sent her much love and congratulations on her upcoming nuptials. Because a lot of people, I said this before. I'm a little over, huh? I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. A lot of people during this quarantine, they got that old thing back. Oh, yeah. It wasn't about, oh, thank you. It wasn't about trying to find somebody new during the Rona quarantine when you had to get, COVID tests and you still need to get blood tests and all that too. Because COVID ain't the only thing out here. Don't act like AIDS doesn't still exist or gonorrhea or herpes for that matter. So, a lot of people went and got that. See, we're loud. See how loud we are? We're very loud. That's why we always get private rooms when we go to eat in the groups. Take it. Oh, so a lot of people, kind of reconnected during the Rona. And I ain't mad at you, because trying to meet somebody new during the quarantine is not what you want to do, because when the world open and they bust out again, will they really still be spending that much time with you like they did when they had to? No, now you're mad. So, get that old thing back. That old thing maybe wasn't so bad after all. You don't have to learn nobody new and nothing like that. You're just comfortable and you get back. And the bullshit that you went through the first time hopefully won't be the same bullshit, when you get back together. I'm all for going back. Go back a little bit and see, can't you make it happen? Because getting new people, not always the lick.
I've been distracted by the trolls, but you have 2 new super chats.
Oh.
One from M.
Thank you, M.
Been balling out on lobster tails and pedicures.
Really?
For her petty iguana.
Oh, thank you.
Fabulous.
And then I had another one.
A 20 from Lionheart.
Lionheart.
Hey, red rose. A rose is still a rose.
Right, raw Lionheart. Thank you for the dub. That's what we used to call it back in the old dope days. I'm doing a television show on YouTube. You keep it down a little bit, please. I'll be done in a minute, you motherfuckers. My family. So okay, and I want to give credit to the people who sent me these earrings. I think these are like my new favorite earrings. They're the bomb. It's Africa. Really? Mm-hmm. But I can't read the person's name on the box.
You got it?
No, yeah, it's okay.
I'll go get it.
Harriet. Is she have? I need that box of these earrings came out. It's black. Like, look in the boxes sitting on the bench. I'm gonna try to tell you where they came from. Huh? Yeah. I just wanted, because they're asking, and I wanted to tell them about these earrings, but I can't read remember, neither one of us could read the name on the box.
Well, we can at least spell it out.
Do you see it? Okay.
I just brought the whole box. I didn't see any. I didn't see a black box in it.
Oh, look on the dresser there. Take that back. Okay. Do you see a black box? It's kind of octangular. No, that's something else. Okay, well, I don't know. I'll have to. Huh?
We'll tell her.
We'll figure it out. I don't know. I can't pronounce the name on the box because I couldn't see it. It was gold and it was pretty octagon box. And these are everything that my new obsessions. I would wear these on the red carpet. I can't wait to do a TV show and have these on, but I just can't remember who it was. Send it to me. Sorry, but I love you. When I find out, I'll let y'all know. I promise. I'll pin it or something like that. I didn't get to talk about your friend and mine, Lil Nas X, and I'm not going to. But I had plenty to say about the video, but I'm not going to do it. I'll let y'all talk amongst yourselves. We're getting ready to sign out, you guys, because I've been on here holding you a little bit longer than...
It's just 5 minutes, so...
Am I only... Oh, you know why? Why? First of all, my Rolex is a piece of shit.
Is it the high
It's not a real, I mean, it's real, but it's used, you know? And first of all, I think I'm 10 minutes fast and I'm 2 hours behind because I wanted it set on
You might as well be
California.
wearing it upside down.
I'm wearing it because it's a motherfucking Rolex still. But I tell my time off the damn, phone.
Yeah.
And, you know, just to let you know. And one day, hopefully, I'll be able to buy a real deal Rolex. I know nobody's going to buy one for me. I do know this. This is what I know. But unless something really miraculous happens, and then, you know, never know. You never know when miraculous shit happens. But I bought one for myself, but I had to get it from the outlet in Laughlin outside of Las Vegas. It's bootleg. But it's still a Rolly, and it looks good, you know, in photos. And it has a diamond bezel, which the Rolex people know that's not the way that Rolexes come like this. That is an altered Rolex. So, what the fuck? I'm a little bit over, but so I didn't get to talk about old boy. And I'm glad. I just wanted to throw it in there so they could talk about it. But I don't think I'm gonna talk about it at all. I do want to say this though. I'm about to be gone, you guys. Just hold on 2 more seconds. Oh, you know what? I had an edible I could have ate and sponsored this week, but I didn't. Okay. No, that's the kind. See, I can't even do that. Okay, note to self. When I get gifts from now on, I have to make notes.
Okay. Like
That's
we can
what
make
I have a
notes.
notebook in where I keep the laptop, and I'm have to make notes because I suck. That's why I don't do a bunch of sponsorships. People like, will you do shout out for this, that, and that? I'm like, no, only Rihanna, because I get mixed up and it becomes too big a job, and then I fuck up, and then they mad at me, and I don't do it on purpose though, man. You know, I love to get gifts. Love to get gifts. So anyway, I gotta go because I got a house full of fools and they're going crazy. And
reply to this.
okay, and I want to. Okay, well, okay. So oh, and I got to tell you guys about this company, but I forgot the name of that too. So I'll have sponsored stuff next week. I'll be still here in the bathroom next week.
We'll have a haul next week.
I'll have a haul of things I want to tell you about that have to do with me that I think you would love next week. Listen. Now listen. That's the noise of my life. The noise of my lifetime. Hey, listen, everybody. I want to thank you for watching. And, my goal is to be the next black female in late night. That is my goal. And to be able to sit up here and talk for an hour to my own phone, I've been trained to do this since I used to be on the Soul Beat television network in Oakland, California. I have the gift of gab. That is why I do what I do. I lose track every now and then because I do be high sometimes. And I'm not now, but, give me 15 minutes. And I got a lot of things going on in my head. I'm trying to hear what these motherfuckers talking about today, and I'm checking over here and looking at myself and see if my eyes is open, because people be like, are your eyes? I do got, look how red my eyes are.
Are your eyes open?
Yeah, I hear eyes open. I'll be a great Muppet. If somebody wants to make a Muppet and put me on a Muppet show, it should be easy, So, yeah. So I really just want to be the next black woman in late night. I think that late night would embrace me. They've had black women in late night before. I just think they just haven't had the right one at the right time. I think I am the right one right now. And ain't nothing going to happen right now. Right now might be 3 years from now. But, I can hang if y'all can. And the good Lord let me. And having said that, I'm going to sign off for now. I want to thank all 516 of y'all, which is a blessing to me, for watching. The channel is growing. If you want to tell somebody to subscribe to me, if you know somebody who's sick or in a hospital or or just at home or taking dialysis. A lot of people watch me on dialysis. They say that while I'm doing my dialysis, I watch your show, and it makes me laugh and takes my mind off of that, and that's what I'm here to do. So if any of y'all, care to share me, I would really appreciate that. You can subscribe. The button is down there. You can how come I don't have a notification bell?
Because you can't subscribe to yourself.
Oh, I don't have a bell because I can't.
You can't be notified with something you're doing.
That's dumb. Oh, no. But I can text my own self. How come I can't subscribe to my own self? I can subscribe, but I don't have a notification bell. Is that what? I don't know YouTubers. I'm new at this. I do major motion pictures and television. This YouTube world is new to me. And for those who watched my latest major motion picture, Coming to America, not mine, but ours collectively, I want to thank you for watching that because we had so much fun. I want to thank Tracy Morgan for sending me a shout out on Ellen the other day. Did you see it? I just happened to have it. Yep, I got the clip. And then I also want to let you know that Jamie Foxx's new show, Dad Stop Embarrassing Me, that is about to drop or has dropped on Netflix. I did an episode of that too. So I did a lot of work before the Rona came and shut me down. But that's why I'm getting my health together and getting myself together so I can come out with a bang. Indianapolis, Atlanta, and St. Louis, you get to taste the rainbow first. Okay? And I'm so glad that I'm going to be going back out on tour. So, thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe. Check me out next week. Sometime I go a little short because I might have to go to another interview after that. Hardly ever happens. Sometime I go a little long because I'm a long-winded type of chick. So, but I'm going to cut it off right now. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you, next week, live from the bathroom here on Hey LUENELL. Hey, LUENELL, original bad girl. LUENELL, original bad girl. LUENELL, Hey, LUENELL, original bad girl. LUENELL, original bad girl. LUENELL on YouTube.
Boom, 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 boom.
And Zachary gonna click the button because I don't know what
Thanks
to
for
do.
dealing with the trolls with us today.
Right, fuck a troll.
Fuck them.